YouTube, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Screens, and today, y'all, I am finally back with another YouTube video. I know it's been a minute. I think it's been around like a month or two, but like don't pay attention to that. But I'm back. I have another YouTube video, like I said, for you guys. And today, it is the best shooting center build in NBA 2K22. Now, I know that I posted a video like when the game first came out talking about the build, and obviously that build is still viable. I will still use that build to this day. Like, it's not a bad build. If you made the other build, you can't afford it, and don't be sad. But I do know that a lot of you guys are getting the game for Christmas, or got the game for Christmas, and what's it called, New Year's happened. So maybe who knows, maybe you guys go crazy on New Year's and you guys get something. But I know a lot of people are getting the game now, and so I'm going to give you guys like an updated build video. So before we get into this, y'all, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub with those post notifications. If you guys are new, happy 2022, y'all. Happy New Year's. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. So a lot of you guys like maybe wondering, so like how the build works and shit, just because the playmaking is a little different. So I have some gameplay here. This isn't fully maxed out, but it is just like it's got a couple badges, got a couple shots, our shooting badges on it, defensive, playmaking, stuff like that. And honestly, like, it plays exactly the same, honestly, as my other build. But like I said, the playmaking, I mean, I guess the only thing is that it has extra playmaking. You don't really notice the standing dunk, which is why I kind of made it the way that I made it. It was like I said, kind of standing dunk is useless in this game. But you guys can see here, like, the shooting is, I would say, basically the same thing. I mean, it's the same. It is the same thing because the attributes and badges are not just like, it's the same. And the defense, I guess, is slightly better. I mean, like I said, I don't have like max badges compared to my other one. Like, I still have less badges on this one compared to the other one because I haven't unlocked all of them. But I mean, I could still play defense. The build itself can still play defense. The build itself can still shoot. And I mean, it can kind of, I guess it can kind of dribble a bit. But here's the thing, like with this build, you're really not trying to like ISO, I guess. Yeah, you have like a near max ball handle, but it's not to the point that you guys are going to want to come out here and just like be running the one with the build. You know what I mean? Like, you're still going to want to play with a guard. You're still going to want to primarily get carried. Can you score off the dribble? Yeah, you're going to see in a couple of these clips that I'm literally just taking the ball and doing like a bunch of step backs and crosses that you guys see me do on the regular, and I don't even have any dribble moves. Like, a lot of people ask me, they're like, oh my god, like, what are your dribble moves to the build, for the build? How do you do like that little crossover? It's not hard. Like, I don't have basic, or I do have the basic stuff on. Like, you'll see me cross over to the side, step back, the guy picks up. Guy has to pick up because I just beat my man, you know what I mean? So right here, dribbling, wide open, catch and shoot, green. Like, this is actually like, the shooting in this game is really, really easy, which is why I'm saying, like, a 78 3-ball, guys, don't even worry about it. You guys are going to be shooting out the, like, you're going to be shooting lights out. But it really is, like, really, really cool to see this, like, build go in work. But anyway, like I said, this build, really overpowered. I'm going to show you guys how to make it right now. All right, so the first thing that you guys are going to want to do is make your build a power forward. A lot of people ask what's better to make for like a big man build, a power forward or a center. This year, and it's the same as other years, it's the power forward. Power forward usually, I would say, in most cases, is the go-to for the big man build. So definitely go with that. Go with the power forward. Handedness, really preference. I say this in every single one of my build videos. Don't listen to me. Go with what you're comfortable with. So if you usually use left-handed players and you like shooting with left-handed players, use lefty. Same thing with the right hand. Jersey number also does not matter. Now, for your pie chart, this is one of the most important things. I like to be able to shoot with my centers, so I'm going to go with the more green than red. The reason that I do this is that, first of all, look at your shooting right off the rip. 78 3-ball is absurd in this game. You honestly don't, like, what's it called? I've seen people shoot with a 60, so if you think that, like, a 78 is low, trust me, it's not. You're going to green just fine. Plus, the builds that are, like, I think like, yeah, more red than green and like a half green, half red. They don't get as many badges and the stats aren't that different. So with this build, you're going to get more stats and your ratings are going to be just about the same, especially for the defense. Like, I don't think you can compare it on your own time, but the defense isn't like a different stat wise, to be honest with you. Like, it's maybe like 1 or 2 ratings, and in my opinion, you're not going to notice that. So go with the more green than red. And for the physical pie chart, I would go between either the pure speed, which is right here, and the speed vertical, which is the purple and pink. I would probably go with the pure speed because I just like having that extra speed, and I think that having like a 63 vertical is enough, which obviously, like I said, it's going, or I was given in my other build video, the physicals do change as you like mess with the height and weight, so don't even worry about that. So I'm going to go with the pure speed, like I said, and now here we have the set the potential. So what I'm going to do is initially just max out the driving dunk. So that was a thing in my other build. And the only thing that's going to be different here is in my other build, I maxed out the standing dunk. For me, I'm going to bring it up to a 47 exactly. And there's going to be a reason why I do that. But I'll get back to it. So 47 standing dunk, take your mid-range, your 3, and your free throw and max those out. And then pull your free throw down until you lose the 19th shooting badge. And then go back up so that you get the 19th shooting badge. So it's an 87 free throw, max 3, and max mid-range. You get 19 shooting badges, which is more than enough, trust me. And there's nothing different for shooting badges on my old build compared to this one, so don't even worry about it. Now, next, I would say that probably this is the biggest difference. Max out your pass accuracy, max out your post control, and then make your ball handle just so that you get the 10th playmaking badge. So it's 1 under the max for ball handle. You get 10 playmaking. The reason that I do this is because I really want Bullet Passer Hall of Fame, I want Quick First Step, and Unpluckable, Gold, and then I want Bronze Bailout. That is the perfect combination. It's exactly 10, no more, no less. Now, for your defense, you put everything else on Interior Perimeter Ladder. You could skip Steal because you're going to end up putting the rest of what you have left over after you max out these on it, and then put the rest, all 19, onto the Steal. So now, what we have here is we have a maxed out driving dunk. And honestly, in this game, standing dunk really doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't, like, affect anything. A lot of the standing dunks in this game especially are slow and they're blockable. And on top of that, even if you want the dunks, the interior defense in this game is really, really bad. So you'll just probably, you can mash people anyway, regardless of your rating. It really doesn't matter. So in comparison to my old build, you have the same amount of shooting. You have, I think it's 4 more playmaking. And I think you have an extra defensive badge. Because I think that my badge setup with the old one was 119.6 and 22, if I'm not mistaken. You get extra badges everywhere. So, go with this. Trust me, press A. You'll not regret it. Body shape, go with Burly. I think it's the best every single year. Take your height, go down 1. Because obviously, look at the speed difference, look at the vertical difference, look at the acceleration. And go with your weight and bring it down to a 187. 187, lowest you can be, and you get the max perimeter defense, lateral quickness, speed, acceleration, everything. So go with 187, and then max out your wingspan. So you guys can see, I'm still gonna have at 99 overall. I'm still gonna have a 90 defensive rebound. I'm gonna have like around a 90 block. My perimeter and lateral are gonna be in the 80s, low 80s, and at 99 overall, I'm still gonna have an 81 3 ball, so that's huge. So you can pick between the spot up shooter, the rim protector, and the glass cleaner. In current gen, 100% of the time, only go with glass cleaner if you're a big man. It's just the best takeover in the game, no questions asked. Now, this will give you guys the glass cleaner. It's the same name as my other build. However, the build speaks for itself. You guys saw the differences. I explained it, why I did what I did. And like I said, if you get scared of that, like how I took down the standing dunk, trust me, with this game, honestly, you still have a 50. A 50 is enough. I'm telling you guys, you do not need higher than a 50 to get like the dunks, first of all. And then that's it. That's all you guys need. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys made it back to this point in the video, I'm sorry for disappearing for 2 months. But 2022, I'm back. Trust me. Hold me accountable too, y'all.